Hi, and welcome to Classroom Management, Precision Metal Manufacturing. Meet Jim Sumter, who teaches precision metal manufacturing in Santa Cruz. Jim approaches classroom management from a different angle than a lot of teachers. He used to work in the welding and manufacturing industry before coming to education, so he says he prefers to use an employer-employee model for classroom management. Jim likens his approach to that first day orientation you get when you start a new job. He says, they show you the basic procedures for clocking in and clocking out. They show you where the bathroom and the break rooms are. They tell you where each part of the manufacturing process takes place and walk you through the plant. Safety features and procedures are part of the very first day. You don't tour the plant or shop in flip-flops, ever. So Jim explains, demonstrates, and then has his students practice his procedures as if they were coming to work in a manufacturing company. For instance, safety goggles are required in the shop, whether a machine is running or not. The rules and procedures are a reflection of what ensures safety and productivity, he tells his students. They aren't rules for the sake of rules. Jim finds that explaining his expectations in these terms comes across to his students as respectful and clear. They don't have to wonder what they should be doing or why. It's all covered and it all makes sense. Shop rule reminders and safety procedures are posted in visible spots, and specific procedures are posted at every machine. In the past, Jim has had his students participate in a rule development activity, and it was a good kickoff to the topic. But he says it just depends on the group of students. Some classes really need to talk things through, while other classes can't wait to get going on projects, so prefer just to be told. Jim has found that the more interesting and engaging he makes his curriculum by planning real projects that require students to solve real problems, the better his students are at following the procedures. For instance, Jim found a project on the CTE website called Smoke It, PBL project, written by Brett Rosladnik. It's the perfect fall project for his students because it invites them to design and build their own smoker, and then working across the curriculum with the culinary arts class, stage a cook-off. Smoked meats and even tofu are big on the Central Coast, so the project is a winner. Every now and then, Jim will have a student who just doesn't seem to be able to get with the program. In the past, Jim tried the warning, referral, call home methods and had some success. Lately, he's had much better luck with his just not a good fit conversation. So when a student like Parker is acting out, Jim will ask him to step outside. Jim always keeps his classroom door open so he can keep an eye on students like Parker while he gets the rest of the class going. Being sure that he's calm, even if it means taking an extra minute to breathe, Jim will then step outside and talk to Parker. Jim makes sure to face the classroom so that he can see his other students through the open door, and then will ask Parker something along the lines of, "What's going on today? You seem upset." Then Jim waits for the answer. Sometimes it'll be a girlfriend issue or an illness, something that Jim can offer support about before guiding back to the behavior that Parker needs to exhibit in class. If Parker is still hostile, Jim will say, "It seems like this class is just not a good fit for you." Jim says it as a statement, but he leaves plenty of wait time for Parker to respond. Either Parker will say something like, "You're right, I hate this class," in which case Jim can give him a pass to talk to the counselor to see about a schedule change. Or Parker will say he wants to stay in manufacturing, and Jim will agree that it's a cool class, but Parker will need to observe the rules. Sometimes it's a repeat offender deal, Jim says. Last year I had a student named Jessica, and she just couldn't remember to wear closed-toe shoes. She'd try to wear bell-bottoms so I wouldn't see her feet, but she always painted her toenails these fluorescent colors so pretty much they were visible from outer space. In Jessica's case, Jim had tried the warnings, the reminders, the loss of points, and it just wasn't working. Finally, he pulled Jessica aside and asked for her help. I told her I was stumped, and I was out of ideas. Jessica said he should text her her reminder. While Jim could see that she was sincere, he wasn't willing to go there. He asked if she had any other ideas, and she asked if she could leave a pair of shoes in his class. It was an easy solution. Jim worried that the other students would mention Jessica's situation and say it wasn't fair, but no one said a word. Jim says he was ready with a line from a poster he saw in the special ed classroom. Fair doesn't mean equal. Jim says fair is about each one getting what he or she needs. Thanks for watching.